name's Lisa Tiernan. I teach 8th grade U.S. History at Lakeside Middle School in the Val Verde District. I've been a teacher for 8 years. I also hold a language arts credential, and for most of my career I've taught both language arts and history. One of the first things that we do as history teachers is we present information to our students. Traditionally, we do this through lecture, note-taking, readings. This fact-finding portion uses a lot of class time. The second thing that we have to do is have the students do something with this information. This is where the historical analysis part of class comes into play. We want students to use the information to reach conclusions, form claims, back them up with evidence. We want them to collaborate and debate and discuss. We want them to analyze, and more importantly, we want them to be able to synthesize multiple perspectives. And this is an area where I've noticed that many students struggle. In order to address the deficiency that I noticed in my students' ability to analyze and synthesize multiple sources of information, I really wanted to have more class time available to work on these higher level thinking skills. And because of that, I incorporated blended learning into my teaching strategies. In essence, I flipped my classroom. This is where I've been utilizing the awesome resources of Gooru. Through the use of collections, I've been able to have my students complete much of that fact-finding aspect at home, using readings, lectures, videos, primary sources, even songs and images. They also complete a large portion of the analysis at home through answering questions. There's a variety of different question types that they can answer. This has freed up a lot of class time to incorporate higher level thinking and collaborative activities to help and to challenge my students. It's also allowed me as a teacher to work more one-on-one with my students, serving as a facilitator or a director or a guide. It's really allowed me to look at the strengths and the weaknesses of all of my students and to really individualize or personalize learning for them. One of the other things that I do is that I will assign groups of students a topic at the beginning of each unit, and I let them create collections. One of the things that I noticed right away was that students need some kind of direction when they're making a collection. I started off by giving a rubric, and when I found that they were still too broad in their focus, what I did was I started adding the actual objective to their collection, and that really did help students focus in on exactly what they should be including in their collections. I very often assign the student-created collections with maybe a little adjustment to the tasks. This really brings students into the learning process, and they begin to take ownership of that knowledge. One of my favorite things to hear is when the kid gets so excited. They're like, "Hey, that's my collection we're doing." So that's really cool, and it means something.